Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of November 4th. This is for Aquarius. Aquarius, we have an active week with the planets. I'm going to focus on the inner planets, the ones that really affect us. Starting today, we have Mars moving into Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is one of the more mature fire signs, I would say. So more mature action that we're taking this week. It'll be nice. Tomorrow we have a full moon in Taurus, so we are shedding that last leaf of the winter so that we can move fully into fall. So what is that for you, Aquarius? Then the next day we have Venus moving from Libra, its more happy place, into Scorpio, a less comfortable place for Venus. So it's more about privacy and how we relate to others, which is not a bad thing unless it is secretive and we're being more distrustful within that realm of secrets. Scorpio can also be very direct and cutting though. So if you're opening your mouth at another person, think about what you're spewing and hopefully it's not pure venom. Yeah? Okay. We also have this week ends with Mercury retrograde on the 9th. So it's our last Mercury retrograde of the year. So fully communication, technology, transportation hiccups. That's what we want to look out for. Yeah, using the Rose Oracle again to tap into this last moment of Libra in Venus. And also Taurus is ruled by Venus. So we're going to tap into this as we head into this last Mercury retrograde. The spread is your rose, bud, thorn, and seed. So let's see what that is for Aquarius. Alrighty. The sun is your rose, joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, play. So Aquarius, really embody the joy that you want. Allow yourself to be playful this week because what it will grow for you, your bud. We are nature. Someone else is budding this too. Becoming grounded, embodiment, living in connection. So when you fully enjoy life, you're in the full joy swing of life, it will ground you. And, don't get too lost in your head. You want to pull down to the ground, to the actual ground for the grounding. And I was been suggesting the last 3 signs needed this. Bare feet on the ground if you can, connecting to nature if possible in whatever way you can, getting outside if you can hike, if you have nature like the beach or something around you, a park, you even just have a pot in your house, a planted pot, or even just a photo of nature, but just being fully present in the moment, as long as the play is fully present and not like getting lost in your head space. We want to be fully grounded. That's what your budding is more grounded play. Because what you're resisting, or like what the thorn is this week, is how it's worded in this spread anyways. The crowning, initiation, threshold, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table. So you can't move into winter time. Like I said, this last full moon is what we're like giving away to get into our final winter mode. And to birth things, to rebirth things, we need to be fully present in what it is that we are releasing. Sometimes there's growing pains or like birthing pains, literally. Allow that. Even though you have the sun, let the sun be there to, know that this is the presence of what we're doing. Don't let it be a distraction from, no, I want to rebirth, because the rebirth can also be joyous. There's also a maturity that comes when you are grounded and in tune with nature. There's a responsibility that we all have to nature. So the thorn is, maybe taking the responsibility in what you do. Yeah. It's a wonky one, but you know, it's you, Aquarius. I get it. Let's see. Open. So the seed, what is seeding out of this grounding? You're going in the ground and you are opening. That is what you're seeding. Say yes. Expand through the extremes. Trust life. So yeah, not saying that life is always easy and enjoyable, but enjoy the moments while you can. Enjoy being, like, when you're more present, life opens up in ways. It's going to literally open up. You're seeding this expansion through the extremes. So yeah, we're going through winter time. Winter is going to lead you through whatever it does. You just have to trust the process of life. Say yes, you know, when it feels good. When it feels good and you have a yes in you, give it. Give that yes. You're seeding more yeses now if you can ground into your body and be open to that play. And yeah, because the crowning, I'll even say that there was this time when I was getting expansion, like I would get headaches up here at where the crown is when I was opening up, when I was doing my Reiki 2 trading, I think is when it was really happening. Somewhere between Reiki 1 and Reiki 2 is when like there was an expansion, the crowning. And it's that growing pain. It was just, you know, not letting it destroy my life. It was just a, hey, there's a thing happening. You know, it happens. It's like those growth spurts. Sometimes it's not comfortable. And you just have to listen to your body to when it wants to rest, when it wants to take action. And yeah, we're heading into winter time, so this is more of a hibernation mode time. So give into the rest, give into the growing pains, allow them to happen and be what they are so that we can come out in spring in our new forms. Yeah? All right, well, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Happy full moon in Taurus. Happy beaver moon, and I'll see you next week. Bye.